Everyone, I am Jen with the Evolve HR Group, and I am here today with DJ, who just wrapped up a project with our consultants, and he's been kind enough to share a little bit more about his experience with us. So thank you so much for being here, DJ.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So let's get started with a quick introduction. If you could introduce yourself and tell us a little bit more about your business.
Sure. My name is DJ McAllister. I'm the Chief Financial Officer for Ryan Consulting Group. We're a small minority-owned business in Indiana. We focus primarily on cybersecurity work and other IT-related staff aug projects, including software development.
Very good. All right. So can you tell us what challenges you were facing before starting to work with us?
Sure. So when we contacted Evolve, we had lost our HR director fairly abruptly, and we were in a tight spot. We had about, I want to say, 10 days to figure out how to run payroll and to piece together all the benefits pieces, benefit elements, as well as just general day-to-day items. We run a very tight organization here, so each person carries a lot of responsibility, and our HR director at the time was definitely in that position. So yeah, Evolve was able to step in and really understand our problem quickly, which was extremely important to us. And as we continued to move into the relationship, it's very clear they understood exactly the level of urgency we had and the importance in executing everything properly.
Great. Glad that worked out for you. So what made you decide to work with us?
So there were a couple of key elements. One, we spent some time researching several companies that perform the same tasks or could offer the same support. We felt like after interviews, we felt like Evolve was the one who was, first of all, fastest to respond, and two, they spent the time to understand our need, our very particular need, without ingratiating other elements into it or trying to build it into some sort of quest that we didn't make, right? So it was, they were very responsive, very thoughtful. And then finally, we had just heard a few, just through different connections in the industry, heard some good things about the company, and we felt comfortable that they were a good fit for us.
Awesome. All right. And what about your experience throughout the project?
So we worked with consultant Jill Mullins. Jill was extremely professional. She was extremely responsive. She was engaged at every step of the way in getting us through this troubling period, and it was really fantastic. She brought to the table knowledge, experience, and a very pleasant attitude that really took a lot of pressure off of me and a lot of worry out of my position, because she knew enough about the role that I didn't have to make specific requests. She was very much bringing items to me almost from day one, which I greatly appreciated. But, above all, I think it was her instant commitment to the project and kind of unwavering, drive to make sure that we were getting things done correctly probably meant the most.
That's great to hear. Jill is a pleasure to work with.
She is.
All right. Just a few more questions in closing here. How would you describe working with the Evolve HR Group in just a few words?
Pain-free, pleasant, and effective.
Great. That's awesome. And what would you say to someone considering working with us?
I would say that whether you have you are trying to solve a long-term problem or you have an immediate emergent issue that has come up, Evolve is a company and a group of people who are going to be there and thoughtful and be a team member for you, rather than someone in a classic consultant role who might be otherwise dictating answers to you or making suggestions with no intent on following up on them. So if you need a team member, you need someone who's reliable, you need a group of people that stand ready to provide a service that you need, I think Evolve is the company to go to.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your kind words and for sharing your experience with everyone. If anyone out there is interested in watching this and wondering what it's like to work with us, please feel free to reach out at any time. Thanks for watching, and thanks again, DJ.
You're welcome.